your boy Flex Washington 10. And before you say anything, bro, just know that you're a shooting star in my book. I love you. I love you, shooting star. Go ahead. I need to say that before you got yourself because you need love right now. Introduce yourself.
I want to go back to evolution.
Don't we all?
Evolution 2, specifically.
Evolution 2 specifically, yes. So we have just watched SummerSlam Night 1, and it was something. I think the comparable feeling is the Saturday Night Main Event a couple of weeks ago, like 3 weeks ago. There was a sense of melancholy, a rather sadness in my heart about one Seth Rollins getting hurt. But this time around, it's not sadness to turn to anger, despair. How could you? And just I would say damn near rage. Because he rage baited us. He damn sure rage baited us. But we'll get to the heist man, Seth Rollins in a little bit. By the way, these cookies, blueberry lavender cookies, by brown sugar, very good. I got you here. So let's start with the opening match real quick. We got UTC versus the Bronze. You picked the Bronze. I picked UTC. The match was good. I like the match. It was a good match. It was entertaining. Started off. Oh, do you want me to bet on here about the bet?
Sure. No, you know what?
Or you want to get to it?
We'll get to
it. Okay, go ahead. It was a good match. GTC won. Roman goes away for the movie.
Yeah, where's LA Knight?
That's a good question.
It should have been Yeah and Yeet versus the Bronze. What's Roman doing after this? When's Roman coming back? What's the point of this? That's all I have to say.
Going to the point. Let's do it. Okay. So I believe the next match was Raquel and Roxanne versus We're Not Friends of Charlotte and Alexa. And we have new tag team champions. We're Not Friends won it off of a Sister Abigail. Yeah, Sister Abigail. Alexa Bliss knocked Charlotte out. And we thought that was going to be it because apparently they're not friends. And, you know, one way to not have a friendship is to hit your friend. So we thought that was going to be it. And then Alexa Bliss came in and made the save. And it was beautiful and it was wonderful. And it was a redeeming moment for her. And now they have had a redemption arc of now being champions. So that's great. I'm good with it. Charlotte's getting cheers. This is a different side of Charlotte that we've seen. She said it in the post show that she's not used to people being next to her on entrance. So now her sharing a spotlight of sorts with Alexa Bliss. It's good. It's different. It's not Charlotte being pushed down our throats, pause. It's more of Charlotte just being Charlotte. And I think that's what her goal was to begin with, was to just kind of be more humanized in this. But that's it. I'm glad they won. Go ahead, bro.
The match did what it was supposed to do. Either way, there was a story that could have been told. I don't know where the Judgment Day goes from here. I don't know when Liv comes back. So now Liv is going to go with the You Lost My Titles.
That's an arc.
Where I thought they were going to go with the keeping the titles and Liv coming back, and they don't want to give it back to Liv, but I don't know what would have happened if We're Not Friends lost. I don't know where they would go from there. So it was a good match. I'm still not cheering for Charlotte, but
that's fair because he wasn't cheering for Charlotte in the first place. So he's not one of those people that sort of like Charlotte in the beginning, and then turn on her because she was being overpushed, and then still booing her when she came back. Because remember, she came back and she was trying to be a face, and they were booing her. So that she said that hurted her a lot too. But then her being a heel against Tiffany Stratton, we'll talk about that. Then now people starting to cheer for her again. You know, those people kind of been going fickle back and forth. I've kind of been on the side that Charlotte is just a natural specimen. You know, I really can't root for her unless she goes against like a Bianca or a Jade, but I won't really boo. I just more so want to just see greatness out of both of them, but I want to obviously see the black women win. So that's it.
The fans are fake.
Fans are fickle.
You should have heard what it sounded like in Indianapolis when I was at the Royal Rumble.
Compared to when you went to Evolution in Atlanta, it was like
Fake.
and you see the best of both worlds. Wow, that is crazy. You literally see her at her most boo moment because she literally came in and took a Royal Rumble match. Wow. And then you seen her at her most redeeming moment. Wow. Kind of making history, man, bro. Ooh, it's okay. And then at the end of the day, he'll be happy with this, but now I don't know what. I know we'll get to that. What was the next match? Was it Sammy and Karen? We're gonna say
it was a singles match.
I think it was Sammy and Karen. I will just go with that because I can't think of anything else. So Sammy and Karen, Sammy won, but like, what's the point of him winning? Where does he go from here? Like how you're feeling about Roman leaving and where does he go from here? I'm kind of similar about Sammy. It's like, where does he go from here? Because a thing would have been for him to like use the hype that Scarlett was giving him and just fall to the bad, just fall into the fact that he now has to do dastardly things to win matches. But he just was noble. He threw the pipe away and then he beat him. And I'll let you get to the gripe that you have because I know the gripe you told me earlier. So the match was the match. I mean, it wasn't nothing to sneeze about. It wasn't nothing I needed to rewatch, honestly. So
I don't know why this is so difficult. I don't know why creative can't do better. You have a story, and you put on a Monday Night Raw match. You have a story.
on SummerSlam.
The winner of the match should have admitted something. Sammy, if he lost, should have admitted that he is a liar.
Karen told the truth.
If Sammy won, Karen should have, I guess, said that Sammy was right.
That's what they agreed to.
And nothing happened. Sammy just had the, oh my gosh, am I gonna? And it was like, for me, it was never believable. It never seemed like Sammy was actually going to use the steel pipe. But that's what would have been needed in order to advance the story and to actually evolve the character of Sami Zayn. Because now, if he used a weapon, whether to get himself disqualified or to win, you actually have a, man, what's next?
Mm-hmm.
What I see being next.
Go ahead.
I see Karen crossing a different company.
You think this is it for him?
I think this is it. Sammy said it's over. Karen shook his head in the ring. That's it.
I didn't think about it like that.
This was pointless.
Yeah, it wasn't a good ending, honestly.
This was pointless. I don't even think the fans rallied behind Sammy as he held the metal pipe in his hands.
No.
I don't think it was believable. Yes, Sammy had gotten to like almost a 5 count.
Mm-hmm.
I think presenting him with the metal pipe was smart.
Yeah, I like that. I was very impressed by that.
I think I would have been a little bit more impressed if Sammy tried to use it and the ref stopped him.
Yeah, I would have.
And then let the match play out. But just the fact that he contemplated it wasn't enough for me. Not for everything that he's gone through.
Yeah, especially getting beat with the pipe twice and oh gosh, yeah. I mean, look.
And was Sammy's midsection even taped?
I don't think so.
So he just miraculously healed from getting devoured two Mondays ago?
Basically. Creative.
I mean, the only explanation to have a result like this is Carrion is gone. And they just wanted to end this program.
It should have been a beggar bang though. If I could see if he went out with a bang. And not a bang of win, a bang of
just a story.
Yeah, like finish a story. If he's leaving, at least leave your mark. Like Sammy just all of a sudden, I mean, it could still happen. We don't know. We can't see the future,
No,
but it just wasn't good enough.
Even in other TV shows, if there's a character who in real life did not sign on because they wanted more money or whatever the case may be, they give them a tragic death. You know why? Because it's not about the character. It's about the product. And they know that if we kill off this character and this is the last time they're going to be on the show, the main purpose is the show.
Yeah.
So you can't have someone who's like semi-important and then just have them, I don't know, just disappear.
A la Bret Hart, Montreal School. Yeah. But, okay. I mean, look, that was a Sammy match. That was a Carrion match. It is what it is. We wanted a bigger payoff. We didn't get a bigger payoff.
And I won't be surprised if he's released.
All right. So, shoot. What else did we have? We had Tiffany and Jade.
I'm just gonna start because.
Go ahead.
So I picked Tiffany to win.
You did.
The reason I picked Tiffany to win is because this match no longer became interesting after Naomi cashed in successfully her Money in the Bank briefcase in the match at Evolution between Rhea Ripley and Io Sky. You would think that they wouldn't treat a world title like a mid-card title. Funny enough, this is also a SmackDown women's title. I don't know what it is about SmackDown. I don't get it.
Not solution, but keep going.
But you would think that if you're going to only have 4 women's matches during the entire weekend, it's not that difficult to invest in them, right? And the crazy thing is, the match didn't suck. This was much better than Jade versus Asuka at Night of Champions.
Even though she did a botch again on the ropes with the Asuka thing. So with the Asuka, she pulled her up too much, and it should have been a 2 count. This one, she pulled her too close to the ropes. And maybe this was on purpose. I'm not sure, but it looked very much as like a botchy way. As
it looked like she should have realized that this is not a normal pin for her.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
Like Tiffany was like completely bent in half. But we have constantly spoken about builds and lack thereof.
This was fun.
We complained about Trish versus Tiffany, but at least they spoke in the ring. Granted, it wasn't believable. No one really believed Trish was going to win. But man, this was terrible. Like they had virtually nothing. Tiffany came out to save Jade during an onslaught. I think what was it, the Secret Purpose?
Yeah, they were jumping her.
And then just what yesterday for Jade to be like, I didn't need your help. And then, oh yeah, I'm gonna beat you tomorrow. That's it.
Yeah, it wasn't booked well.
You went through this entire Queen of the Ring tournament to crown a queen. And nothing. Nothing. Even if Jade lost, at least build it. That's the only reason I picked Tiffany, because I'm like, if Jade wins, you're just gonna shrug because there wasn't a story behind it. There wasn't hype behind it. once you made the decision that Naomi was no longer going to be involved in this match, make the two speak to each other. Something.
Yeah.
And nothing. Queen of the Ring.
Yeah.
And you couldn't even build a story around it. And you're supposed to be the greatest promotion in the world. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. With the year that Jade has had, Jade was on the shelf. Jade got put through the windshield of a car. Who done did it? Phenomenal, shocking return at Elimination Chamber. Good matches with Naomi. You have this lingering thing with her and Bianca. And those did not involve the title.
Mm-hmm.
This is her first world title match.
Yep.
Your first two-night SummerSlam ever. Your AEW big prize that you just took. She has the look. She has all these things. And y'all fumbled. You fumbled Jade. That's crazy. That's wild.
Some people say she still has time. I mean,
she lost clean.
Yeah. She did.
That's crazy.
I guess we'll see. So because of the next match, I feel like I'm missing a match. Was there 6 matches today?
We had the Randy and Jelly Roll.
That's the next one. Okay, so that's actually the next one. So
you have nothing more on Jade Tiffy?
No, I mean I have to speak about the Tiffy thing.
Okay.
So we made the bet that if CM Punk and Gunther were to, if it was CM Punk and Gunther, he would win the bet. And I had to admit on here that Tiffany Stratton is the current greatest woman wrestler, superstar. Is that the verbiage?
That's fine.
Okay. Tiffany Stratton, you are the greatest current wrestling superstar. I guess.
Listen, gotta.
I love my bet. Okay, I said it. It's almost wax. It's not okay. It's not. It was not okay when you had to say the Bailey thing. But you know what Bailey hasn't done? Bailey hasn't called one of my people as a boy. You know what Bailey hasn't done? Bailey hasn't called hasn't used an audio of somebody calling somebody a black bitch in reference to Jade and Bianca.
Yeah, well, maybe on her burner.
Okay. I don't want to talk too much about this. I'm just going to keep it like that, and that's it. All right, great. So next up, next up is the Jelly Roll and Randy versus Drew and Logan. There was consensus up in this piece that Jelly Roll and Randy, there was no way they were going to lose. And I was going to agree with that too. But then I just kind of thought, there's a little inclination up in here. There's a little something up in here. Then I was like, it's Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre. They're not losing at SummerSlam. They're not losing at SummerSlam. Couldn't see it. Bro, they just got Logan Paul a podcast. They put them on the podcast squad. So he is now being promoted with the likes of Cody Rhodes, Undertaker, Stephanie McMahon, Logan Paul, Impulse. You think that after they did that, they're going to let him lose to Jelly Roll? To Jelly Roll? Now, granted, Jelly Roll had a great moment. He had a Mick Foley type moment, like you said, where he got hurt. They were about to pull him out the ring. They was already at the ring, but go up this, the ramp. But then he seen the hot tag, he jumped in, he did a little something, whatever. And then he found out that Drew McIntyre is he ain't with the shits. Matter of fact, he with the shits of taking out people. And that's what happened. Claymore to the head. That's it. Basically, that was RKO right there. RKO after that. Logan Paul throws Randy out. And then he does a frog splash to the DJ roll. 1, 2, 3. Go ahead, bro.
It was a good match. It was entertaining. But I have a question.
Go ahead. What's your question?
Who trained Jelly Roll? Don't answer.
Okay.
He didn't retain anything. What did he do? He got beat all match. He got beat. He didn't do anything that I didn't see him do on SmackDown.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't do anything. He didn't do one hold. He didn't do a suplex. He didn't do a takedown. All he did was try and do his little choke slam, little dusty punches.
Yeah, he did that.
And then that boss man slam, which really
Black Hole Slam, yeah.
Drew kind of carried.
Oh yeah, of course.
This is the man that just was working so hard in the performance center, trying to get himself together. Wow, you know what? You lost weight. Congratulations. A lot of people lose weight. That does not mean that they could wrestle in a match. Oh, by the way, SummerSlam. You know, do it on speed. Do it on main event 30 minutes before Raw or SmackDown. SummerSlam? SummerSlam. You're not Bad Bunny.
Ooh.
See, Bad Bunny, I want him to wrestle again. Because not only did it really look like he retained what he learned in the Performance Center, his match was long. And it wasn't just him getting beaten up. You know what? I could get beaten up. You could get beaten up.
I'm very into it. You beaten up. You the superstar.
I could have done exactly what he did. I could move faster on one leg. I could actually do a move as if, I don't know, like I'm a fan and actually been watching the product, who's actually played the video games. If I had training, I'm not saying I'd put on a 5 or 4-star clinic, but I would do something.
Mm-hmm.
I would do something. That little, oh my gosh, I got, frog splash through the table and 7 people are helping me. I'm walking up the ramp. Randy's looking for a tag. Oh my gosh, tag myself in, boom, and I'm doing my... No. Wrong person. You're a civilian, bro. You shouldn't have made it back. Because also what happened is that once you got tagged in, you acted like nothing happened. You're walking like you're constipated for like 10 minutes with the help of like 6 people. And all of a sudden, you rocking and rolling once Randy tags you in. The fans aren't stupid. I never want to see Jelly Roll wrestle ever again.
Oh. It's bad news for you because I think they have some more. We'll see, actually, because,
But he didn't wrestle. This actually makes me appreciate people like John Cena, who people say you can't wrestle. No, Cena can wrestle.
Cena got psychology in there, yeah.
Jelly Roll, look. Now I know this is not for everyone. SummerSlam, outrageous. Outrageous. The other 3 can't. Really, it really just seemed like a handicap.
Wow.
And how many times is Randy Orton going to lose a match on a pay-per-view? How many times?
So that's when he started breaking, right? And he's just too old to be losing. It's just get to a point where you're like, you just want them to win again.
If you want to sing the national anthem when the Tennessee Stadium opens, do it.
But no more matches for you.
No more matches. You lived your dream. Congratulations, but it sucked. I like your music, though.
So I actually want to step back real quick before we get into the last part because that's going to be a doozy when we get to that. I forgot to say something about the Tiffany and Jade. So I was just so underwhelmed the fact that I had to admit that Tiffany Stratton's the best current women's wrestler. I think that when they do the draft, and I told you this earlier, there needs to be a big star that comes from Raw to SmackDown. That big star is Rhea Ripley. I think Rhea Ripley is going to lose tomorrow, as she is in a triple threat match. Does she need to be pinned? No. I wouldn't mind being pinned. I wouldn't actually not mind at all. But I think Rhea Ripley is done with Raw. I don't think Rhea Ripley should be on Raw anymore. I think she should be now on SmackDown. And I think that she would have new dance partners. First one would probably be Tiffany Stratton. You know how much, and here's the thing. Here's the beauty of that too. She can go to SmackDown, take that championship, which I don't think she's won that championship for a while. Because that used to be the overall championship, right? I think that was the overall women's championship. So it's been a while since she won it.
I mean, she's only had, what, like 2 title reigns?
3, maybe, I think. She had the one on Raw.
Right.
Yeah.
Because she won from Charlotte, that was the first one.
Yeah.
Then she won the second one, I don't remember. And then that's when Liv took it from her.
Right.
And then she won it back from Liv.
Right.
And then she's been...
I feel like she won the Raw one when she was younger. But in any case, that she's going to probably get that back. I can see her getting that back in Perth. Because there's no way that
she has to be in a meaningful title match.
She's going to be in a title match and win. She's not going to on her birthday. How are you going to have? It's the purpose of PLE in your home continent.
What are the chances
on your birthday? And the only reason why they're there is because of you. I mean, it could be because of the tribal thief, but he's going to get bigger as time is going to go on. But like they're there because of you. There's no way she does not win. And I wouldn't mind her being Tiffany for it. But the problem is I have to watch 2 more months of Tiffany trying to be champion, which I'm not too excited about. So, but like I said, off the bat, and I'll end it real quickly because I'm not going to do a future booking with it, but I'm on my mind right now. And from that, you can let Jade beat. You can have Jade beat Rhea. That's a big field match. Or the obvious one, which is the biggest match you will ever have, which is Bianca.
Yeah.
That's either one of those two. It's going to dethrone Rhea. But Rhea has to dethrone Tiffany first, and I think that's going to happen. It's going to be a good match. It's going to be a good match. But I think that Tiffany cannot be a heel. Because ain't no way Rhea's going to be a
So it really just depends when they do the draft.
They'll have to do the draft in the next couple weeks. It needs to be big. Like I want Rhea to pop on SmackDown and be like, oh, what? WTF moment. Oh my gosh. It's Rhea Ripley. I don't want it to just be like, oh, we drafted Rhea Ripley. I want it to feel like something. So
I do like for certain that the draft is happening.
Yeah, they said it was happening after SummerSlam.
Oh, okay.
They got to shake things up, honestly, and this is probably the best time to shake things up. So, but that was it. That was basically it. I just think that Rhea is going to go over to SmackDown. That can do a lot. And also, I do think that there should be a main woman, and by main woman, I mean like a main level woman to have the United States Championship to make it more prestigious. I say Nia Jax, but we'll see how that goes. Could be Bianca. I don't think Bianca will want to go for the United States Championship, but like, I think Nia Jax would be a good like champion to make it mean something. To whoever beats her, it's like, oh my god, she beat her for that title. So we'll see. Last match was Gunther and CM Punk. CM Punk won they're being destroyed. And you said this while we were watching it that CM Punk was going to get mollywopped, he was going to get abused, he's going to get ragdolled, he's going to get all of the words that mean to get messed up. And he got messed up. But Gunther also got messed up. And CM Punk did it. He won the title. It was a yay moment because he finally did something he hasn't done in over 10 years. And he did it for the fans that always were calling for him for 10 years of we want Punk or CM Punk. And that moment was special. But moments that are special don't always last in the world of wrestling. And sometimes karmic circles are real things that you screw a man out of a title shot and allow that man to get cashed in on. This referring to Drew McIntyre. That the karmic circle then goes around and hits you too. And that's what happens. You get your moment, and you get 5 minutes of that moment, and then you hear burn it down. And once again, like I said in the beginning, and while I said this while he was going down, see Seth Rollins, we grieved for this man. We prayed that he was going to feel better. I mean, like he feels better. But there was a sense of, damn, not again. Just when he was starting to cook. We said this on the podcast. We were upset. So, but it was all a ruse. Probably shouldn't seem to be a ruse. It's entertainment at the end of the day. So if it's a ruse, it's a ruse. Unfortunately, I just had to take it on the chin and just say, I was dumb. I got played. Because I thought he got, I would rather be wrong about this and just be like, all right, whatever, than to assume that he is not injured and he really was. And God forbid, like his career is over. Which I don't think will be over. But just like the fact that he'll be out for multiple times, it just hurts to see. You ain't seen injuries. That's why I was like, damn, man, have you ever seen injury before? And he said when Ilya Dragunov got injured, he was there when you seen it. And it was bad, not good. Dragunov's not back yet. So hopefully he'll come back. But like I said, I'll end it with this. CM Punk, Seth Rollins comes down, he cashes in Money in the Bank. Oh my gosh, it's the new heist of the century, it's the heist of the millennium now. And he wins the World Heavyweight Championship. So we have a new title, new title holder. My quick prediction of the future of this title is he's dropping this to Roman. I just think that Roman's going to take it from him anytime soon because Roman, he just did his little 1s and 2s and then, cash his check in and he's about to go shoot a movie. So shout out to Roman for that. But I think that Roman takes it from him at WrestleMania 42. And then SummerSlam in, I guess it's in Minnesota next year. We'll see if they change it. They might change it. We never know. Could be in Atlanta. But I think Braun Breaker beats him being Roman, thus created dissension in the Revolution group of sorts, similar to a Randy Orton being redacted, and that Triple H, who is now portrayed as Seth Rollins, is going to be jealous. That creates division. We get a Seth versus Braun. That's it. That's all I got to say. I'm done. I'm out of words. Mr. Shooting Star, the floor is yours because I know you got something to say, sir.
If I still lived in New York and I went to this, I would have been upset. Happy I was not there. Except for the fact that the match itself, I liked it. You don't get matches like that all the time. It was physical. I don't know how many times CM Punk is going to get screwed. I disagree. I do not believe it was karma.
Mm.
Drew McIntyre deserved what happened to him.
Mm.
Drew McIntyre is the one who injured CM Punk in the first place. Drew McIntyre is the one who could not get Punk's name out of his mouth. If he just left Punk alone, Punk would not have cost him catching in. If he left CM Punk alone, Damian Priest would also not have cashed in on Drew McIntyre.
He also messed up his money in the bank catching too. So it wasn't just that. He messed up his title reign. Then when he won, then he tried to cash in, CM Punk messed over.
Oh no, that was the first thing I referred to.
Oh, okay, never mind. But CM Punk gets 2 on Drew.
Because Drew deserved it. CM Punk didn't just do it out of just to be
Okay,
a bad person.
I'll let you go. Go ahead.
Drew gave Punk a reason to do that.
Hmm.
And there's too many things. Seth Rollins, first of all, he messed up Saturday Night's main event in Atlanta because the event sucked. And funny enough, the only match that seemed great was his match with LA Knight. I mean, not that we even remember who that is anymore. And then he's gone, and then he goes, he does his Rich Eisen show, and he's there with his, oh yeah, my crutch is over there, here's my brace here, this, that, and the third. And then Paul Heyman, oh, he's going to be out for a long, long, long time. And it's like, all right. A lot of people figured this would happen. Just didn't know if it would turn into a triple threat, if it would wait until afterwards. And I'm like, where's the confetti? I don't like this. I kept trying to tell you, stop talking, because I know I'm going to hear it burn it down. You just kept talking and talking and talking. I'm like, it's going to happen. And it happens. And he tried to make it dramatic. Oh, he's just showing face. He's walking back. And goes and wins. I'm supposed to be happy about that? Oh my gosh, it was shocking. Well, not everything shocking is great. You might love it. I don't. You know what Seth is? Seth is a child. He's a petty child. Seth needs to repent. He needs to repent. You know what? You want to talk about karma, that CM Punk deserved it because of what he did to Drew.
Mm-hmm.
Karma is, you want to fake an injury? Okay. Play with that. You have a history of getting hurt. Play with that. And now you're champion.
It hurts more. I'll start by saying I don't want to get hurt. But you're just saying that karma does come in different ways, so we'll see. I think it hurts more because we were witnessing an alleged injury, and then it wasn't an injury, so it kind of hurts more than just seeing it on TV. Like it doesn't hit the same. Because when you're actually there, it's like you hear the gasp of the, oh my gosh, is he okay? And the playing of the fact that he was not going up. However, we never seen the X. And that was the thing that I was like, damn, we didn't put the X up. But I assumed it was because they just forgot.
Well, if it's the X, then there wouldn't be a finish to the match.
That's true. That is very true. But that would mean that's a legitimate injury. So maybe we should just assume went off of the old kayfabe rules of if the X is thrown, that's legit, but they never threw it. So maybe they kept that little part of kayfabe. So
it's also what we said in real time.
Yeah, that is true. So I mean, like I said, I'm more, if it's about the story, I'm good with it. You know, in terms of the humanity of it, obviously the humanity of it wasn't great, but in terms of storylines, which I'm going to follow, I'll follow the storyline. I'll see how it goes. you know, but we got a new champion. It's Seth freaking Rollins. And he's going to be there tomorrow to watch his wife probably be Lyra Bird Woman. We'll talk about those predictions tomorrow. Any last remarks? If you could get a grade for night one, from an F to a D, and then a C, and then a B, and an A.
But it's B minus.
C minus. Okay.
It's really a D. Pause. But because I ate delicious food, that's the only way I was able to stomach what I watched. That's the only way. Because I don't get it. Wasn't Summerslam supposed to be the biggest party of the summer?
That's what I used to call it. That's what it used to be called.
Do you start hyping up the biggest party of the summer 2-3 weeks before the party starts?
They hyped it up while summer was starting to be at its twilight.
Aren't you supposed to like over deliver? You know what this sounds like? This sounds like the spouse who knows that his wife's birthday is the same day each year and waits until the last 2 days to figure out what to get her for her birthday. That's what Summerslam Night one was.
I can see that. They did not do their due diligence. I agree with that. I think it would have been a little bit better. Did you have anything else about your C minus grade, or was that it?
It's a D.
Okay, never mind. It's a D. You're
There was a jelly roll match.
Oh, okay. There was a jelly roll match,
and it would have been an F if he took off his shirt.
Oh yeah, because he was trying to take off his shirt. Yeah, it was a thing. Yeah, that was definitely a thing. So I would give it. I'm only going to give it the grade based off the fact that I did not miss a prediction this entire day. I'm going to give it a B minus.
You liberal.
Oh wow! Did you just call me a liberal? I guess so.
You're a company man.
I'm a company. Why am I a company man?
Because you're in this toxic relationship with WWE.
First of all, I'm not in a toxic relationship with anybody concerned. I am simply just seeing what it is. First of all, man, I was below. My prediction of this was way below what yours was. You still had some expectations of good stuff coming out of the show. Me, I was like, I'm not even looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to making food for y'all. I'm looking forward to being around y'all and having some friendship and camaraderie. That's always great. But in terms of the show, I wasn't looking forward to it. It did better. It wasn't a great show. No, I think it was a B minus show. You know what B minus is? B minus is you are either a student that works their ass off, low expectations, they work their ass off. You know they don't deserve a C like the other little miscreants that get a C. So you get the B minus. You don't bother me during class. You do your work sometimes, and you're a good kid. This is the good kid class. The good kid PL. This is not a you're an A student. This is a you do all your homework and blah blah blah. They didn't do their homework. They don't do their homework. They have to do quizzes. It's a non-bothersome PLE.
You know what? I'm reacting to what I didn't like.
Yeah,
it's a C.
Okay. So it's a student that just passed the test at the end of the year
and needs tutoring.
This is a needing tutoring PLE. Okay.
Yes.
I'll give you that.
What was your favorite match of the night?
My favorite match of the night overall, I would probably say I thoroughly enjoyed the Charlotte and Alexa match. The ETC match was good. But like I said, none of these matches are going to be top 5, top 20 matches of the year, in my opinion. I don't think any of them were impactful matches. They were just, it was a night one match. You know what night one did? Night one did a moment. Same thing with WrestleMania night one. WrestleMania night one was about a moment. It was about Jey Uso being champion. It was about Seth Rollins getting Paul Heyman from Roman and Punk. Night one's about moments. Night two, we're gonna see what night two look like.
If night one was titled Saturday Night's Main Event, would you have given it a B minus still?
If this is a Saturday Night Main Event, this will be first of all, this will probably be the best Saturday Night Main Event.
Okay. So
this is a more quality Saturday Night Main Event. No. I agree with you. This is not SummerSlam level of it. This to me is a good payback. This is a payback, PLE. Night one was payback, in my opinion.
Which means this was not good.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. But it's a B minus. Just because, like I said, I picked them right. Besides the Jade one, I'm sorry. I missed one. I missed the Jade one, unfortunately. But yeah, like look, it did okay. It wasn't great. It wasn't Elimination Chamber worthy of, oh my gosh, this is happening. It wasn't Evolution worthy of, cool, this is happening. Oh my gosh. It was just a moment. And that was it. So B minus for me, C for you. Any last remarks from me? I hope night two's better. Obviously, you're expected to be better. A little more stuff happening on night two. They're probably better wrestling, but yeah, I think that it's just this is just how the way SummerSlams are now. They're not, especially for this being 2 nights now. I mean, look, didn't really do anything for me. It didn't. So they just feel like they're not putting in any effort in SummerSlam no more. So if their number 2 PLE now is going to be Royal Rumble, I'm cool with that. If Royal Rumble is now the number 2 PLE, fine.
You're saying this year.
I'm just saying if this is the hierarchy, because the hierarchy of wrestling PLEs is supposed to be WrestleMania, SummerSlam, the big 4, WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Survivor Series, Royal Rumble.
I've had Rumble as number 2 for a while.
I mean, you've now seen one, so
well.
But like I said, now SummerSlam has been bumped down to 3, and we'll see how Survivor Series is. But by the end of the year, if we're saying that SummerSlam was the worst of the big 4, that's a problem.
So then, what happens if night 2 is an A plus, and then night 1 is terrible? Do you still group it as SummerSlam?
No, I think
or do you break it off by saying SummerSlam night 2 is in comparison to an Elimination Chamber, or Rumble, and Evolution?
I don't think they get that dignity. Mm-hmm. I think because they have 2 nights, you have more leeway to mess up and then get your act together. You got to remember, EC Elimination Chamber was 4 matches.
Yeah.
And the only match that was not great was the Tiffany and Trish versus Nia Jax and Candice LeRae. Right. And the only reason why they didn't match was because Trish was in her hometown. Mm-hmm. Without that match, PLE is 10 out of 10 would recommend never reset. So I think that if the second night is better than the first night, if it's an A plus, then by the metrics, it would be a high B, and that's it.
Oh, so you're combining.
Right, I would just say it'd be a high B, but that's not. It's not better than Elimination Chamber. It's not better than Rumble. It's not better than. I mean, WrestleMania wasn't a great PLE in itself this year anyway. It wasn't Evolution. So I mean, you can look at Evolution and be like, there was no match where I felt like there was not anything good. NXT match was great. And that was the one that I said was going to be a. I was going to get food. I was going to go to the
To the restroom.
To the restroom. Like
If you had to nitpick, then maybe the middle of the battle royal.
But even the battle royal itself was good. It's still a good battle royal. So yeah, I think that the hierarchy is going to change now. I think if they're putting all their money into doing another WrestleMania, I mean that's their money, it's not my money. But I don't know. If we're making money in the bank to do one of the big four, we'll see. Because now they're trying to make that into like a bigger thing. So overall, TKO, you're going to take money from people. You're going to be greedy. It is what it is. I mean, we are talking about y'all, so evidently we're giving y'all free press.
Could you imagine paying $20,000 for a front row and get a B- night one?
That'd be bad. Some people were saying they wanted night one over night two. Imagine that. So we'll see. We'll see. But hey, I'm. It is what it is, bro.
Yeah.
I just don't want to keep comparing PLEs to Evolution because nothing's going to compare to that.
More women's matches.
We can talk about that another time.
All right.
I think we're about to sign off because we got to go. It's your boy, Flex Washington. We're signing off.
Yeah, I'm shooting star. See you tomorrow.
We love you, Shooting Star. We're going to get the Shooting Star to fly high tomorrow. Ooh, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Shooting Star.
Flex Washington.
Summerslam Night 2 has concluded. And I think we have some thoughts, we have some feelings. I feel like there has been a mood reversal from night 1 to night 2.
This was not the plan at all.
This was not
the plan.
Not the plan at all. I was a little overly critical of night 1, but night 2, the matches were much better. And yeah, overall night 2 was better than night 1. We started off with the women's triple threat.
Thank you, Naomi, for winning.
Yes. It was a great match. Once again, the women showed out. And that set us off in the right direction. It's probably not going to be in order because it was a long night. I don't remember everything. But
it's all good, bro.
We had Becky versus Lyra.
Very long match.
Very long match. Very good match. Some drama, shenanigans, of course. Becky retained. AJ, Dominic.
Dirty Dom. Dom 2 belts. Soon. AAA.
Hey.
Give me the Luchadors. That's all I need to say about that.
Solid match. It was
tribute to Eddie Guerrero.
Yes, a lot of great psychology in this match. And the fact that Dom was able to use heelish tactics to win without any Judgment Day members intervening, I feel like he needed this win. We had Solo Sikoa retain his United States Championship versus Jacob Fatu.
We both picked Solo, didn't we?
We both picked Solo.
We thought it would be a better match, though.
We did. And in my opinion, it was the worst match of the night.
Agreed.
And the Bloodline saga continues.
Yep.
What Jacob did post-match probably should have happened during the match, but we're not the writers.
Not yet, at least.
Not yet, at least. We had a quick but a great multi-tag team TLC match with a lot of crazy spots.
The wrong team won, in my opinion, but keep going.
Sure. A match I'll probably need to rewatch because it felt like it started, a lot of great things happened, and it ended and kind of just went by really quickly. And then we got to this main event. We got John Cena losing his WWE Undisputed Championship versus Cody Rhodes.
That's not why I'm mad.
No.
I picked Cody to win, by the way.
We picked Cody to win.
Cody Raheem Rhodes all day.
Now, selfishly, I'm a little upset that my fantasy booking of Cody's face changing the same way Cena's face changed during Elimination Chamber did not happen.
Should have happened.
Should have happened.
Best ending that could have happened.
It would have been.
Drop the Brings truck on the Jock's house because you deserve that.
And there were moments
that it should have happened.
And even if you did not want it to happen during the match, it could have been post-match when they were celebrating and showing respect to each other. Cody, being the American corny nightmare he is, with little tears in his eyes, just had to pay homage to his hero because he finally did it. Yeah. Grab a Kleenex.
Also, not the reason why I'm upset, but yeah.
And it isn't. It's just me. We love stories. Didn't follow through with it. After all Cena did, nothing. Cody didn't do nothing. All he did was win. That's it. And as Cody went off and was allowing Cena to have his moment to be basked with cheers and, appreciation by the fans, the universe, as I think that I'm about to make my way home after saying good night and taking some leftovers, we go back to episode 1, where I said TKO is Vince McMahon without the sexual assault allegations.
And they want sex harassment, sexual assault allegations because they bringing in people that, you know what? Keep on, because I got 3 sentences to say, and then I'm going to end my thing. But go ahead, you do what you got to do, bro.
There was no need for it. It wasn't the spot for it. At this point, might as well bring back Del Rio. I mean,
he's the old rival Cena. They should. They bring him back. AAA, Cena in Mexico. Might as well.
Did Vince really leave? Because this ending was a Vince McMahon move. When you had a beautiful moment, there was no cash-ins that are possible to happen. There was no heel turn. Maybe this was the way to just introduce officially the Cena face turn. And whenever he comes back to confront a heel, finishes his Hollywood obligations, comes back for his final dates, and then off to the off in the sunset for Cena. But no, Brock Lesnar
or Glazer. That's the mean version of Brock Lesnar. My 3 sentences are this. First sentence: Brock Lesnar does not need to be in the WWE. The WWE does not need Brock Lesnar. That's 2. 3: congratulations to his daughter for being married. That's all I need to say about that, man. Close it off.
Till next time.
Like that. He literally be here. I do not need Brock Lesnar. You know how much sense of I don't need CM Punk? I do not need Brock Lesnar. He's a relic. Be a fucking dad. Be happy for your daughter. Your daughter is a way more likable person than you are.
I clicked end recording like 7 times.
It's still not working. Great. Don't care. End it now.